Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to your own channel Midu Study. I am your friend Ashutosh from I am Indore, and friends, as we all know, Midu Study is your own channel initiative in which we discuss various subjects of management in a very simple manner. We have subjects on various modules. You might be aware there are different playlists. You can go and check them out as per your requirement. Friends, today's video is an HRM or Human Resource Management module. And in human resource management, our today's topic is induction and orientation. So till now we already have done 9 videos. We discussed about what is our HRM, what is human resource planning. Then we discussed about different techniques of recruitment selection. So we have a candidate now with us, recruited, selected. Now we need to go ahead, yes, join the organization. And that, my dear friends, is induction and orientation. Let us start today's video. First of all, what is induction? So read this red line, that is the definition. Induction is a formal process of introducing new employees to work environment. So new employees to work environment introducing is known as induction. In this process, we see how we can introduce the person, because see, environment of every company, whether it is in terms of the organization policies, organization structure, people, objectives, culture, everything is different. So to the new joinee we need to tell that, and that is known as induction. Process begins with the entry of employee into the organization. So at the point that person joins your company, the process of induction starts, which later fuses with training and the development process. Thus, induction is believed to motivate employees to quickly adapt to the organization, which in turn increases their productivity. So if you are doing proper induction, what it will do? It will motivate the employees. They will feel motivated, and what will result? They will quickly adapt to the organization. If you are not doing proper induction, it will take a lot of time, and they will not know about organization policies, and they will also become laggard. So to increase productivity and to boost employee morale, proper induction, my dear friends, is necessary. Now what is aim of induction? Aim of induction, main aim is to familiarize newly appointed employees with organization's vision, mission, goals and objectives. So we need to familiarize the newly inducted employees. What is the aim of the, that is the main aim of the induction. Every organization will have its own vision, its own mission, different goals and objectives. The new person should know that. If your organization has taken a vision and mission that in 3 years you need to become 2x. So from starting, the new person should know that, so that he also is aligned to that particular goal. This, my dear friends, is the aim of induction. And induction generally provides a brief introduction about the history, culture, values, functions, processes, products, services, policies and standards of organization to the new employees. So every organization has its own history, has its own culture, has its own functions, product processes. So in induction we need to tell that to that employee set. Moreover, employees are communicated the expectations of the organization from them. In induction, we also need to tell that employee, what are we expecting from you? Why have we hired you? That should be also clearly told in the induction process. Now, discussing about the process of induction. So, the first step with which induction starts is collecting the employee information. We will collect the information about the employee, what is his background in terms of education, in terms of work ex, all that needs to be collected, and with that our process of induction starts. Step 2. Identifying the objectives of induction program. We should know what is the objective of the program, what are we trying to achieve from it, what is our target audience. Next step, defining the audience. You should know, see, if you are hiring from some graduate school or B school and your batch of new joiners is that fresh recruit batch, for them a specific set needs to be designed. Similarly, if it is an experienced person with 15 years work ex, 20 years work ex, so you cannot have same induction program for all of them. So we need to define the audience very clearly. Basis the audience, we need to decide the content and the mode of delivery. What will be content of our induction program and what mode of delivery, whether it will be online, whether it will be offline, through some in-house people, we need to hire some experts, whatever. All that needs to be decided in step 4. And after that, we move ahead, that is providing feedback. So for every induction element program, we need to also take the feedback so that we can know if it is effective or not. Now, in next 2 slides, we will discuss about the merits and demerits of induction. So merits, all from the main aim and goals we have already discussed, but let me put them together in a slide. Effective induction program help employee to get comfortable with the organization. So if you are doing proper induction program, the employee will be comfortable with the organization, and that will help in reducing turnover rate. No one wants to leave a job. Everyone comes with the objective of working for long term and having a fruitful association. But sometimes this association fruitfulness gets missed, and that is why people leave. So design and program properly so that your turnover rate is less. Induction program also presents worth of organization to the employees. So they will also present the worth of organization to employees. They will know they are joining such an organization and feel pride, feel trusted, and all that loyalty and commitment towards the organization can be won through this. An induction program provides employee with opportunity to know and connect with fellow employees. Now, induction program also gives this opportunity in which the employee can know the fellow employees. So you have joined that particular department. If you are not having proper induction, you will not know who are your co-workers, what are their roles and responsibilities, what is your roles and responsibilities, what is the match between you and or him. So all that can be done through induction program. Induction program allows organization to inform employees about expectations regarding the behavior, attitude, code of conduct. So all that employee can know through the induction program. Let us move ahead, discuss few of the demerits of induction. So apart from having so many merits, there are few demerits also. Let us discuss. First, sometimes induction program provides too much information which is not even required, and that is where the role of HR is very important. HR should not take it just as a formality which needs to be conducted. They should develop the content, keep reviewing, keep developing the content accordingly, so that the information provided is crisp, is sufficient, it is not overload of information, and you are not providing any information which is not of any use at all. If an induction program is not designed properly, employees may not have a clear understanding of an organization's function. This may demoralize the employee. So if it is not designed properly, then they will not understand about the organization functioning, and sometimes it can even lead to the demoralizing of the employees. Employee would not be able to show dedication or become a part of team in case they are not inducted properly. If you are not inducting someone properly, he will not feel part of team. He will always feel left out, and that is why proper induction and this initial handholding is important. If an employee leave, so sometimes it can happen that you did a proper induction program, orientation program. For few MTs, this induction and orientation even sometimes is 15 days or even a month long. And if after say 4 months, 5 months that employees leave, so that time, money, effort spent, everything gets wasted. And this is again a demerit of induction. So friends, with this we come to end to the induction part. Now let us move to the second leg, which is orientation. So in induction programs, employees are introduced to the work culture. We were introducing them to the work culture. However, it is not sufficient for employee to be aware only of the work culture. Employees need to have a clear understanding of their job roles and responsibilities. So see, in induction, let me make the difference very clear to you, and then I will come to definition. In induction, we were telling him about the company, about the different culture part, different processes part, about the vision, everything about what he has joined. Now, in that particular role which he has taken, he needs to understand his roles and responsibilities. Process of briefing the job roles, responsibilities and duties to employees is called orientation. Induction was generic about company, about organization. This is specific to his roles and responsibilities. That is orientation. Now types of orientation. So we can divide orientation two ways. First is general or specific orientation. General orientation program is conducted for all new recruits irrespective of department and profile. So this is generic. Whether a person is joined in finance, marketing, HR, IT, ops, you are not concerned. It will be there for him irrespective of the work profile. Now in this type of program, employees are made aware of the do's and don'ts of their jobs, general safety measures, precautions to be taken while performing their jobs, etc. On the other hand, what is job specific orientation? Job specific orientation aims at providing employee with specific information about the job profile. So in this you are telling them about the particular profile per se. Second differentiation is traditional versus modern. So traditional, what is traditional? Organization use journal and repeated orientation material. The material which are using is journal, it is repeated over the time, same is being used. Whereas in modern it is updated as per the changes in the job requirement. that is types of orientation. Process, similar to the process of induction, first it starts with the review of the organization's policy and what are the expectations we have, determining the objectives of the orientation program. Like I told during induction, having clearly defined objectives is the foremost necessity. Determining the type of orientation program, what type it will be, what will be the mode of delivery in next step, again online, offline, in-house trainers or some experts, whatever, and then taking the feedback. Now, how orientation program can be effective? So orientation program can be effective. Orientation program can be effective in 4 ways. First is clear objectives. So like I told, having clear objectives is very important. When we say clear objectives, we should know why we are doing this orientation program altogether. Then the audience should be well defined, and when we say audience should be well defined, you should know who is the target audience, and accordingly the program should be defined. Information provided should be accurate. You should not provide wrong and outdated information. It will be total waste of time, and it might also happen that, see, because a person who has newly come to the organization, basis the information you are providing, he will make some background in his mind and then work. If that information itself is wrong, his working can be totally wrong. So accurate information is necessary. And fourth is the appropriate methodology. Correct method should be used. This is how we can make the orientation effective. So my dear friends, this was all about today's video in which we discussed about the induction and orientation. Now the person has joined the organization, we have inducted him, provided him orientation, he has started working. Now we will move to next leg in our next video where we will discuss about the competency mapping. Friends, if you have any suggestions on our today's content, please let us know. You can write on our mail ID meeru.study@gmail.com, or you can also write in the comment section. We will definitely address your queries. Whatever feedback you have, let us know. If you are liking our content, please like our video, share and subscribe to Meeru Study, your own channel. Thank you friends. Take care. Have a very good day.